Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I got a phone call from my fiance, and then I got a phone call from someone else, and then I got a phone call from another person. Am I ever going to be able to go live for at least 1 hour? Just give me an hour, guys. So we're just about done. We have all these downloads. We have to go and merge them, hoping they won't break the game. I'll show you guys how to do that in a bit. I don't know. I'm just trying to see something here. Oh, that's cute. For Sims 4 dogs. Oh, that's cool. I'm building like a country-esque kind of vibe. So everyone will love this when I'm done. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here, and then we're done. See, I want to get this. This screams like, look at me, I'm in the country. Look at how the beautiful plants. Yeah. Oh, look how beautiful this is, guys. That's what I was looking at for the dining room. Okay, let's do it. Some of their CC does work in the game, some does not. So you gotta be really careful. I don't know, this last patch, I was happy about it, but I don't like it. So, by the way, guys, if I take this off, it's not like I'm ignoring you guys. It's just because I have to be careful how much I have stuff on my head like this. And if I have both earbuds in, it's because I'm concentrating. But I'll do that off camera. I sit here for hours like this. Hours downloading CC, fixing up my old CC packs. So this is what I'm going to let everything just relax. I'm going to go into my mods folder, and I'm going to bundle some more mods up because there's like 50 new mods going in, and I feel like when we have all this stuff being bundled back in, we're going to break something, and we don't want to break something. So yeah, let's not break stuff today. Okay, so these windows work. So Sims 4 Studio. Because I've been using these windows and these doors, and everything works great. So yeah, guys, if your game ever lags, get rid of stuff. Like, these are 55 items. Oh my god. I think I just figured out why my game is so laggy. I must have been like really bored one night and I just threw everything into a folder and then I'm like, okay, it's cool, it's done. But I really should not have done that because my game has been so slow lately and I have not been liking that. Yeah, this is gonna help my game a lot. Like, so what you guys don't know is I merge a lot of my stuff together and then I hope to God I don't break anything when I do this, but it works. I found this one massive folder. There's at least 600 of my mods in this, and I'm just transferring it over. And then I always do like random 1, random 2, random 3, random 4. And I know what's in them, so I don't break anything, and I know exactly what's in them, right? So we're good, right? Okay, merge. Random 3. Tell you guys I've been how much is all in this one. I think it's about 100. Let's see. See if I'm right. Oh, we're stuck at 64. Oh, we're not stuck at 64. Now we are stuck at 64. Did we break something? Probably. 65. There we go. Must have been a big folder right there. Now we're stuck at 98. It must be like 2 really big files in there that's like all clumped together and it's cool. So I've been wanting to go live for the past couple of days, but I don't think we're going to get any building done today. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I don't think we're going to get any building done. Here, I'll show you guys what we're looking at. Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, so if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'll show you guys. This is my mods folder. I'm just going to show you guys. This is what makes my Sims 4 run slow. That was 137 packages. 137 packages in that one folder. No wonder why my Sims 4 has been lagging. That's bad. You should never, ever leave stuff in there like that. Like this stuff, I'm probably gonna all like get it all together and get it all put together. But this is not a bad folder. But like this stuff I don't want to get in because what if I break something, right? But these sectionals, like right there, like this is all going in. This is the 71 there. See, this is a merge folder. Okay. This is a package folder. I don't know if this is gonna be merged. Random 4. test mods. See, like this stuff. This is gonna make my game run so much better. And then after this, random 5. Like, we're just doing all these randoms, but I know where everything is. So this is probably 106. And I think I'm going to call it. I'll tell you in a minute. $63. Okay, that's not as bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, we found a file that had a RAR file in. When you have a RAR file in your thing, it's going to break your game. So don't have raw files in this. That's bad. That is the worst thing you can do. That was 250 items. No wonder why my game's running slow. Nothing's packaged. That drives me nutty. That really does. I must have just put it all into one file and say, okay, good, let's go. And I must have downloaded stuff like, okay, where is that other item? Oh, it didn't work. But it did work. I have to download MC commands too. So give me a minute, guys. Okay, and I need the UI. UI cheats extension. I don't know if this is an update, so let's see. April 20th. Wait a minute. No, I've already have that. That's not been updated yet. Has this been updated? 2 months ago. Okay, so this has not been updated either. Okay, let's go back. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna okay. So I'm gonna reload my game one more time, and then we're gonna come out, get all the mods put in, and then we're gonna go from there. So I should be on The Sims 4 in about 20 minutes. He just lost. I gotta check my phone. Ow. That hurt. Oh, that's actually hot. I'm not gonna do that again. I don't like wirelessly charging my phone because it overheats your phone. It's like, so yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm really scared of those charge pads. It works. Just making sure it loads up. Because I want to see how good it loads. Because if this loads really good, then I might just spend an entire afternoon tomorrow just to get it all clumped together. So guys, I'm not sponsored by these guys. Do me a favor, get it. If you're in a relationship or you have a family, a really amazing family, do me a favor and get this. It costs about $7 a month or about $50 a year. And it basically what it is, it's a tracker that you know where that one person really is. And if you can't get a hold of them, you can send them a special message and they'll get it. Like a priority text message, but it'll all of a sudden pop up on their phone. I love it because then I know where everyone is, and that's just the best thing ever. When I get home with my fiance, I'm going to make sure he has it on his phone and he'll know where I'm at, and then I know where he's at. And 9 times out of 10, he's at work or we are out doing something together. So, that's basically why would I have to have that, but still. It makes everybody. It'll like all of a sudden you're listening to music, so it'll get a notification like, okay, they left home or they left the bank or they left a recycling plant or they left work. They'll let you know where they are, and if let's say they arrived at a grocery store, it'll let you know. It'll say arrived at Costco or arrived at Walmart or arrived at Kroger's. It'll tell you all that really cool stuff, but it'll actually also tell you that if they're charging their phone. They'll also tell you if they're on battery saver, which you can't really see their full location, but you'll know where they're kind of at. I like it. Um, I know iOS does this, and I know Android does not. But our iOS will say it if they're actually sleeping. So if it's on a sleep mode, I don't know if Android does that. But I saw on another phone that I had an Apple, it said sleep mode enabled or something like that. And my phone goes sleep mode at 9 o'clock every night. And I gotta finish my do not disturb because this morning, if I didn't have my watch on, I would not have heard Freddie calling me on my phone because I had do not disturb on my cell phone, but I did not have it on my watch. So all of a sudden I was asleep, and I was literally asleep, and all of a sudden I heard ding 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 ding, and I thought it was an alarm clock, so I was gonna roll over and hang it up, but I was woke up. I'm like, oh, it's Freddie. Grab my phone, answer it, and I knew it was my fiance. So that actually runs a lot better. Let's see if it'll load quicker. But no, if you're in a relationship, guys, you gotta be, and it's really, oh yeah, that actually loads a lot better. You gotta be able to back away, and it really sucks because, um, I'm saying this with me. I have really bad anxiety. I've had anxiety since I was with my ex-husband. I had anxiety with the man that I was with before, and it goes all down the line. But if you're going to make a relationship stick, you got to trust that one other person. And with anxiety and PTSD, you got to stop making excuses. And I've been overcoming to staying busy. So, okay, Fred's at work right now. I know when he's at work, I know when his breaks are. If he calls me, if he has a break, not. If not, then he'll text me saying, hey, I'm not having a break. Like today, for an example, and I hope his parents were watching this, but for example, Fred texted me saying, I asked him, you okay? That's all I said. You okay? And I left it alone. An hour goes, about an hour, maybe 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. He texts me. I don't keep texting him anymore. I wait for him to text me. If he doesn't text me, then I know he's busy. I know that he's working on something and he's working on getting something done. I should be home in a month or less. I should be home soon, and he needs to get out all that stuff situated down, pat down, or I'm not going right away. And it's going to be another 2-3 months until I'm home. So, and then I said, what you doing? And I left it alone. I texted him after around 11:30, and no, I didn't. I said love you, and that was it. See, every relationship, this is still a slow, but it's not a slow loading, so I'm gonna have to still work on my game files. I'll do that off camera. But still, when we're all in a relationship, it sucks. It hurts. You're not with that certain someone at all times, and you really want to spend time with them, but you really cannot. And it hurts. Being in a long distance relationship, you gotta treat it like an everyday occurrence. Even if you see them on a camera and you wake up to them and you go to bed to their face, you still are with them 24/7. You may not be with them beside each other, but he's thinking about you 24/7, and you know when someone's thinking about you. You know when they call you on camera, they take a photo and they're really pissed off. They're not pissed off at you, but they're pissed off at something else. Their eyes still dilate when someone's thinking about you. Look at your special someone when they're checking you out, and you'll actually see their eyes dilate. I didn't know that until one day I was actually reading that on the internet somewhere. And yeah, and remember, and this is how I see it, and it's really sucks because I've been hurt so many times, guys, and I'm just giving everyone advice because I'm just sitting here fixing my game because my game is not loading right now. That means I've broken something. Hello? But I'm just trying to give everyone advice because that's what I like to do. I like to give advice, and I like to work it forward. Work it forward in any relationship, and you never fight. If you have something that bothers you, say it right up. Don't keep anything a secret, and don't keep your walls up. If you're going to keep your walls up, then that relationship is not going to go, and you're not going to be able to make it forward. Any relationship needs to be worked on. Trust me, guys. I was in a marriage close to 10 years, and that marriage went downhill. Why did that marriage go downhill? Because trust went away. For Fred and I, his heart's with me, my heart's with him. I have a bad day. I just look down at my phone, and there's a picture of Freddie on my phone. There's a picture on his phone of me. I have him on my watch. So I go to bed every night. I look at his face. It says, good night, honey. I love you. and I roll over and I go to sleep. Before I crawl into bed, I do a quick prayer and I says, thank you, God, for an amazing day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I roll over and I go to bed. If you're going to have a relationship with someone and you're going to be long distance and you're going to make that relationship work and you're going to make him the happiest man ever, you got to think of one important thing. It's God. Okay, we lost a build mode item, but it's whatever. I don't care. I'm making sure I didn't lose anything in here because I'll be really ticked off. Yeah, no, everything's good. Everything's fine. Where was I? Oh, yes. So, if you're going to make a relationship work, you need to make it work. Okay? So, if you're not going to make it work, then you're like, okay, this isn't working. But with Fred and I, what we did before we started going out is we were friends. We were really close. And then all of a sudden one day we decided to go out, and then New Year's Day he asked me to marry him. Actually, was it New Year's Day? Yeah. It was around New Year's that he asked me to marry him, and I said yes. When I get home, that's one thing that I've done right now as we speak. I put God before anyone. So the first thing I think about, it's God, my kids, Fred, and my family. If we have a bad day one day, we talk about it. We don't argue. We don't fight. We don't yell at each other. Because yelling never makes a difference. If you yell at that certain someone, you're yelling at them and you're making them feel really bad. That's not good for them. And remember, if you're with someone and they love you, guess what? They're going to want to be with you for the rest of their lives. So this is how I see it. Fred works sometimes close to 18 hours. Now, I don't even know if it's that much, but he works, and he's been working overtime. Some days he works overtime, some days he doesn't. I know he's doing it for us, and he's doing it for us. So, yes, do I miss that I can't be on the phone with him for an hour, 2 hours, maybe 45 minutes like we used to do? Yes. But I know one thing, when I go home, I'm going to be going to bed and waking up that morning with him for the rest of my life. So, even if it hurts and it sucks and everything else right now, it'll be worth it in the end. So guys, here's a little bit of a story here while we get these downloads to work and hope they don't break my game. Today's just going to talk a little bit about relationships until we're into the build again and we're building and we're relaxing. Today's going to be maybe about a 2-hour stream. So guys, hit the like and subscribe down. I can't talk. Subscribe button down below. And remember, guys, you are amazing and stay safe, guys. And if you're in a country like Saskatchewan, wear a mask. Okay. Anyways, my grandparents, this is back in like the 60s, the 70s. So if you guys don't know this, my grandfather was one of the most amazing men on this earth. I still love my dad to this day. He's my adopted dad. So what happened was he basically, what happened was he would leave home and he wouldn't come back for 5-6 days after, and sometimes he'd be gone for months. And what my father did, he was a jack of all trades. He was a plumber, he was an electrician, he was a carpenter, and he worked up in the coal mines. So dad would go up north. Okay, we're in Saskatchewan, so he would go up north for months on end. And back then, they didn't have cell phones. They didn't have abilities to call on Google Duo and look at that loved one, or call them on the cell phone and say, "Hey, I'm on the job site. I'm okay." They didn't have any of that. They had phones back then, but not as good as we have now. So dad might not have been able to call mom every night before he goes to bed or every morning. I'm spoiled now because I'm getting that. But my grandmother never had that. So I asked her, this is about a year after daddy died, "How did you do it when daddy was up north?" And she says to me, "When you're in love with that one person, you'll make it work." So this is my advice. If you love that one person, you're going to make whatever you have to have work. Because trust me, love is the best thing you can ever bring into a relationship. If you are in love and you want to make that life work with that one person, then do it. You may have the worst day ever, and you may have a really bad panic attack, but as I've seen it yesterday, you just got to sit there and think to yourself, okay, what can keep myself busy? I haven't been out since Monday. What should I do? Self-care. That's one thing I love to do, is think about me first, then thinking about saying to myself, if something really happened to Fred, I'm sure someone would have told me. He's okay. And it's really sucks. It's I remember one thing, I asked my grandmother this, and I can't believe I'm talking to you guys about this one either. But I asked my grandmother what happened when they had a cave-in at the potash mine. How did you find out that dad was hurt? And my grandma says, I didn't know. I didn't know that he was hurt. And I'm thinking, like, okay, how did you feel? Like, how did you, knowing that you could have lost that one person that you loved? And she says, honey, you have to go away from that feeling. If he was really hurt, he would find a way to tell you. So till this day, I always think positive. And some days that bad, evil side of myself will come into play, thinking like something is about to happen, and if I don't fix this, it's not going to be able to be fixed. And yes, I have had the worst days ever. I could be sitting in front of a TV crying, and then I'm thinking, like, it's going to be okay. We all are humans, guys. We're all that kind of thing. We all have been through that kind of uncertainty. When I got with my ex, now this is my ex, guys. I'm not talking about all my others. I'm talking about this one person. He wanted to go back into the military. So I said to Xavier, I says, you do what you do, you. And I was sitting there while he lifts off. And I'm thinking to me, what am I going to do? That was one relationship that I never let my wall down. And the people don't want to understand what a wall is. A wall is for, like, relationships. This is what I basically feel. If you've been hurt in the past and you want to keep your wall up and keep something really bodily up inside and keep that one thing from one person, what do you think that one person is going to do when they find out that, hey, why are you keeping something from me? And then you're thinking, what did I do? So This is what I feel. If you find that one person that makes you happy, laugh, you cry over for no stupid reason because you're scared that they're going to get hurt, guess what? They're not going to get hurt. They're not going to get hurt. And the only reason why I'm saying this is I'm helping everyone out. We all have gone through those uncertainties. I know I have, and I know other people have, because we all love. When you're in love, you're in love. You're not going to just be like, oh yeah, I love him, but am I going to show my feelings? Sometimes when you're in love, and I've found this out so many times, this is bad for me to say this, you have a hard time realizing what is really love. Now, I don't know. All I can really say to you guys about what I did wrong, and I did this and I did that. We all do our own thing. We do us. We do us. And the bad thing is this is how I see it too. It's, if you've been hurt before, you're not going to bring yourself towards that one person. So then your thinking to you is, okay, I've been hurt, but why can I not open up to the person that I love? Okay, I've been divorced twice. Why? And then I'm thinking to myself, I know why. I didn't let myself out. I didn't show them that I cared. I didn't show them that I loved them. And then I'm thinking, okay, then I'm at the blame. But this is the thing. A very wise old man told me this. And I'm talking about my father. If you love someone, you will keep whatever you have to keep to yourself until one day you decide to bring your wall down. So basically what my father really meant, and this is really awesome for me to talk about too, because I'm actually cleaning out my files before we go back in, because I don't want to go back in and then I break something, right? So I want to be able to load my game up, put my other files in, and we're going to be fine, right? This is why we're talking a little bit about relationships right now, because I know everybody's going through that relationship hump. We all want to be with our loved ones, but because of COVID, we can't be with our loved ones right now. We have to wait to be able to get in a plane and go home. Like, all I want to do is go home. I don't want to be able to have to wait and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Why? Why does us Canadians have to go through this? I can tell you one thing, guys. The reason why us Canadians is going through this right now as we speak, and this is really hard for me to talk about, is because people, and this is really hard for me to even say this, people are not listening. People are not staying home. And if people want to stay home, we will be back to normal. Okay? So, remember, guys, stay home. I know I'm not looking forward to the plane ride, but I'm looking forward to get off Canadian soil and home on the American soil with Fred. Am I scared for the travel? No. I love to fly. I love to get into a plane and go. But I'm scared about COVID. I've never traveled outside the country with COVID, and I know a lot of people are doing it. Heck, my godmom, she's been out of this country more than once. And I know this one little thought thing. If she can do it, I can do it. Okay? So, am I excited to get the heck out of here and get my life back started and really be happy again? If somebody could give me a plane ticket tomorrow, I would take it. I would take it. And the reason why I would take it is because I wouldn't have to wake up every morning and say, "Hi, honey, how are you doing?" And just sit here for an hour thinking like, he's still sleeping. So, guys, just think about this one thing. Long distance relationships suck, but if you want that work, make it work. Don't make that one person hurt. And I know it sucks for anybody to hear this from anyone, especially me. If you love that person, make it work. Make it work. Don't think like, okay, I'm going to make this work because I'm in love with this one person. And after I make this work, I'm going to be so happy that I did. And, oh my God, can we go home? I'm just saying. So I'm going to go load into my Sims 4. Hopefully this works. We're loading into a test era of The Sims. I just had to like grab everything and throw everything back in. I just removed over 55 old files that might have been running my game to the ground. Whew. But yes, guys, stay busy. So this is one thing, and this is my weakness. I don't know about everybody else's. Bixby, stop. This is what I'm basically talking. This is what I do. A mess is made, I clean it up. It's running. I have to go back out now and merge the test files into a random 9. But it's working. And it's a black screen, so we're just gonna wait. So, talking about relationships, this is how I see it. I've been more happier than I ever have been in my life. I can wake up and think, I am so happy. I could have 5 hours of sleep because I stay up and watching Jeepers Creepers, right? Or I stay up watching the entire episode of Dukes of Hazzard or something stupid like that. Then I only have 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, I may be tired the next day and I may not want to roll out of bed. And I may still be in my pajamas. Sorry, guys. But I look at my phone and I'm thinking like, I get home, I'm not even going to have 5 hours. Things have to get done. So I roll myself out of bed. Literally. Force myself up. And I clean. Like, after I'm done doing a stream, I've been really wanting to get back on streaming. I gotta get my painting done today. I gotta get rooting done today. I gotta go for my walk. Today is like plus 15 here, I think. And the sun's shining. I just want to get out. My boots on. Find my favorite bunny hug and go. But remember, don't forget to do self-care. There we go. Right now, I have to live with Tim right now. Am I looking forward to this? No. He's still at Sarkhan. I'm gonna call Tim. By the way, I made my font bigger on my phone. I'm able to see it a lot better now. Because my font was like, you can't see it. Now I can see it. Hey, why are you still at Sarkhan? Is it busy? Why are you at Sarkan? Is it still busy? Okay. Is Emmanuel working? Okay, tell him I said hi. And get him to call us. Please? Alright, I haven't got a phone call yet back from Walmart yet, but I should in a couple of days. Alright, I'll let you go. I'm still alive. Bye-bye. So I guess where he is they're still busy. Okay, so that's done. That test file's been done. So we're going to delete this test file. And by the way, guys, if you're whoa. That's not good. If you're going to make stuff work better, I would do it and I'd be very careful. I'm going to go back in the game in a couple of minutes. I just want to make sure everything's running as much as it can. All right. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. My earbud was falling out of my ear. So I gotta figure out a really good wedding dress that I need to find out. I might have found one that I want to get. But you know, I'm not rushing finding it. I'll find it eventually. I'm gonna go for my walk at 3 because it's gonna get a lot warmer at 3. Okay. Random 11. That's a lot. So yeah, that was 135 files that I found. Hey, what up? I'm live on YouTube. What's up? Okay, so you done? How much did you get? That's not bad. Okay, go put 670 in, and I'll pay for that app, and then leave the rest, and I can do laundry. And then whatever I have left from that app, I'll give to Shaw. 670. Oh no. What did he say? Oh no, is he mad at me? Well, I didn't do anything. I have no idea. Oh, he's gonna yell at me. You better hurry up. Well, I'll call him and see what he wants and tell him I didn't do anything. Just tell him I didn't do anything. Call him. See what he wants. And then call me back. This is going to be interesting. Ah. Okay. Let's get into The Sims 4, guys. Sims 4, here we go. Let's listen to some Upchurch. Freddie got me into Upchurch. Let's get this house done. This is just about done. So that's it. I'm just put in. I'll let you guys see what I'm looking at. I have things to get done too, so it's like 1:02, 2:02, so I have until like 3 o'clock, and then I have to get off here. Hey, call me back. So what happened? Did he block you? He blocked you? So he blocked you. What did he say to you? But he never. Did he text you anything? Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah, like I've been streaming for the past couple of hours. No. Well, he called me, but I had my phone on silent because I was live. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. 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 Check to make sure you're not owing anything though. Put 670 in, but make sure you're not owing. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that looks good. Hey. Did you check to make sure we weren't owing? Okay. Subscriptions, fixed payment, retry. Update payment. It's being declined. It's being declined. Check to see how much there is in there. Overdue payment $6.49. And you're at CIBC? Check to see how much it is. Yeah, because it's not going in. It's not going through. Like it's being declined. It's life something. It's Life 360. Life 360. Well, yeah, I have to redo it now because I canceled it out. Well, why is it not going through? Why is it declining? Okay, ask him if it went out yet. Did it work? Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I had to cancel it and then re-enable it. It's not like iOS. Yes. Like $4? Yes. am getting hungry.